Assalamu alaikum class. Today we are going to start chapter number 11 organic chemistry of the class 10th. Acha ji, do remember that we have seen in the introductions of the organic chemistry in the previous classes as well, and in the start of this book. Organic chemistry it's a branch of chemistry that deal with the compounds containing carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. The main component of the organic chemistry is carbon and hydrogen. The third one is oxygen. If there is any, just say if we talk about ethane, methane, propane, they all consist of the carbon and hydrogen. So the main component is carbon and hydrogen, and with this we can add carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen and phosphorus. These are the compound that contains these elements. They are known as the organic compounds, or the chemistry that deal with the study of these type of compound is known as the organic chemistry. In the previous times when there was there was no any kind of information, yeah, technology was not so much, so there was a scientist named as Jacob Brazilius who explained that the organic compounds, because they are naturally exist, most of the जो आपके organic compounds है वो naturally in the plants, in the animals or in the food, there is everywhere is organic chemistry. So he thinks that the organic compounds have special kind of force that is known as the vital force. This force is only present in the organic compounds, so the organic compounds are not able to prepare in the laboratory. So it was the thinking of the Jacob Brazilius, and at that time the thinking was perfect, and at that time the scientists think Jacob is very right about it, because there is a special kind of vital. If you see the Urdu meaning of the vital, so you come to know the vital is something like छुपी हुई. So there is a any हवाई फोर्स कह लें उस वक्त, दिस वाज द थिंकिंग ऑफ द साइंटिस्ट दैट देयर इज़ अ वाइटल फोर्स दैट द elements are not able to prepare in the laboratory. फिर वोलर, in the next scientist was Wöhler, who synthesized the urea in the laboratory. Urea is an organic compound. All we know that urea is very important related to the growth of the plant, and we used the urea in the fertilizers. So the first time he formed urea from ammonium cyanide. This is ammonium NH4 and this is SNO cyanide. He used ammonium cyanide and it converted into the urea in the laboratory. This was the first step towards the formation of the organic compounds in the laboratory. So it was decided that organic compounds can also be able to prepare in the laboratory. So this was the introduction related to the organic chemistry, how organic chemistry evolved and how it converted from the vital force theory to the modern organic chemistry, in which the organic chemistry applied in everywhere, in the industrial level, domestic level, in the pharmaceuticals, in the paint industry, plastic industry. Everywhere we apply this organic chemistry. In the laboratory we prepare huge amount of compounds, either they are in the form of drugs, in the form of paint, in the form of doors, everywhere. You can't deny with the importance of the organic chemistry. We were talking about organic chemistry, the branch of chemistry that deal with the compounds containing carbon and hydrogen, and उसके साथ साथ मैंने आपको ये भी बताया कि it may contain carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen and oxygen. So in the starting in the scientist there was as I told you before, vital force theory. Then there was another scientist, Wöhler, synthesized the urea. Then Gould was another scientist who formed acetic acid in the laboratory. So there are now the definition has totally changed. The compound of carbon and hydrogen, in which carbon and hydrogen are covalently bonded. Carbon and hydrogen are the main constituent कह लें, main component कह लें, ठीक है. These are the main component of the organic chemistry and they should be covalently bonded. आप बहुत सारी चीज़ें देखते हैं which is made up of the carbon, like carbon dioxide हो गया या carbon monoxide हो गया. These are also contain carbon and hydrogen, but they are not counted as the organic chemistry because their properties are totally changed, because carbon should be attached with the hydrogen with covalent bond. So the time is come now कि how to represent these the organic compounds. So we have 4 types of the formula, ठीक है. It will be molecular formula, structural formula, condensed formula and dot and cross formula. These are the 4 formulas which we can use to represent any organic compound. Starting with the molecular formula. The molecular formula is the type of the formula in which we write the any organic compound in the form of molecules. ठीक है. अब what will be the benefit to write the compound in the molecule? We come to know के which atoms are included in that. Then like I can told you that there is a carbon and hydrogen in this organic compound. ठीक है. And we have taken the example of butane. There is carbon and hydrogen in the compound. And the second information is that there are 4 carbons and 10 hydrogens. इसी तरीके से अगर हम किसी का भी फॉर्मूला लिखते हैं एनी कंपाउंड का, तो वी कम टू नो कि which atoms या elements are involved in this compound and the quantity of the atom, 4 atom, 5 atom, 6 atom or 10 atom. This is the way to write the molecular formula. The other one is the structural formula. Structural formula shows the arrangement of the organic compounds. ठीक है. एक तो स्पेटियल अरेंजमेंट कह लें उसको कि व्हाट आर द स्पेटियल अरेंजमेंट. सेकेंड वन वी कम टू नो कि आइदर देर इज अ डबल बॉन्ड, ट्रिपल बॉन्ड और सिंगल बॉन्ड बिटवीन कार्बन एंड कार्बन. दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर द organic chemistry to know either there is a single bond with carbon and carbon, double bond or triple bond with carbon and carbon. We can see it through the structural formula. So जैसे मैंने यहाँ पर we have an example in the book N-butane, normal butane है, 4 carbon है and these lines show this there is a hydrogen. ठीक है. एंड देन वन द आइसोब्यूटेन इन विच द कार्बन इज अरेंज्ड इन द फॉर्म ऑफ कहने के in the form of stem, in the form of branch. So this is the isobutane. Due to the branch formation, this is known as the isobutane. But do remember that ke, structural formula could be changed, but their molecular formula will be 6,4H10. The molecular formula which will not be changed. The molecular formula will remain 6,4H10, but the arrangements could be changed. And due to the change in the arrangement, we give them the different name. N-butane, isobutane, and if there is a double bond in any of the carbon and carbon, so we will give it as the name of alkanes. ठीक है. butane will be converted into ENE alkenes. ठीक है. तो there through this we come to know कि how many carbon molecular formula give us the information, the how many atoms and which are atoms are involved, and the structural formula shows how the structures are made of this organic compound. The other method to write the organic compound is a condensed formula. In the condensed formula we write the other method to write the organic compounds is the form of condensed formula. In condensed formula give us the information either the organic compound is arranged in the straight line or in the branched one. This information given by the condensed formula. You can see that I have written the formula of butane, that is in normal butane. Normal butane means in a straight line, there is no branch, and the other one is a isobutane. This is known as isobutane because there is a one branch. So this information are given by the condensed formula. The next one is the very important and very usable, that is electronic dot and cross formula. Lewis was the scientist who used to write like this, and he introduced this method to write the formula in the condensed form, in the dot and cross form. You can see in the diagram. You can see in the diagram in electronic dot and cross formula, the atom of the electron of the one element is shown in the form of dot and the other one is shown in the form of cross. So you can there is no compulsion कि जो कार्बन है उसको डॉट से शो करना है या जो हाइड्रोजन है उसको क्रॉस से शो करना है. You can write it as कि कार्बन, you can write the formula of carbon in the cross form and in the hydrogens electron in the dot form, and you will write these the elements, or you will write the dot and cross how many electrons are present in the valence shell. These are the number of electrons in the valence shell. If there is a 7 electron in the valence shell, so you can write it like this. Like chlorine have a 7 electron in the valence shell. You can write 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. This is the way to write out the formula. Or if the nitrogen have 5 electron in the valence shell, so you can write 1 2 3 4 and 5. So the electron of the valence shell are written in the dot and cross form. The whole number of electrons, either they are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, all can be written in the form of the dot cross. The whole any element which have the valence shell electron 1 to 8, you can write in the form of dot and cross. You can see the flow sheet diagram in your book, the formula of organic compounds. There are 4 types: molecular, condensed, structural and electronic form of the formula. And this flow sheet diagram shows the very comprehensive definition for the 4 types of the formula. You can learn it from your book, and this flow sheet will help you a lot. You can write the definition from this flow sheet and one example from the every type of the formula. Now we study about the classification of the organic compound on the basis of arrangement and on the basis of number of carbon atoms are attached, other than carbons and hydrogen, the number of are attached. उन सबको हम discuss करेंगे classification of organic compound में. Major 2 classes of the organic compound. First one are the open chain, that is known as acyclic, and the other one is the closed chain. Starting with the open chain, you have content in the book, and you can do it for that all the definitions from your book. There is all the definitions are written in the italic form, so all the italic definitions you have to do from your book. The first one is the straight chain or the branch chain. ठीक है, ओपन चेन है. ओपन चेन का मतलब होता है कि देयर इज नो फर्स्ट एंड लास्ट कार्बन्स आर फ्री. First and last carbons are not directly attached. If you give the number 1, 2, 3, 4, so first and last carbon are totally attached. These are known as the open chain. And here we have a straight chain and the branch chain. In the straight chain we have simple, जैसे मैंने condense and structure formula लिखा है N-butane का. There is a simple straight chain, carbon and carbon are attached in the straight form, and in the branch chain carbon and carbon are attached in the branch form. You can see the condensed formula of isobutane, and here is the N-butane. These are the 2 type of open chain or the acyclic compounds. ठीक है, straight chain and the branch chain, the simple. And in your book there are the definition of the straight and branch chain in the form of italic form. And when you write the straight and branch chain, you also quote the example. That is very important to write down anything in the chemistry. You have to attach with the example. So you can write the example in a straight chain of N-butane, and in branch chain you can write of the isobutane. चले जी, over to the next part of the type, that is closed chain or cyclic compound. Closed chain and cyclic compound means there must be some kind of cycle. The first and the last carbon directly or indirectly must be attached. The first and the last carbon must be attached. जैसे मैं आपको I can give you the example, CH2, CH2, CH2 and CH2. If I start numbering from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. First and the last carbon are directly attached. If I started to do the counting from this side, 1, 2, 3, 4. These first and the last carbon are directly attached. So these are the closed chain. Closed chain are further classified into homocyclic or carboxylic compounds, heterocyclic और non-carboxylic compounds. ठीक है, heterocyclic and homocyclic. ठीक, अच्छा जी, फर्दर हम क्लासिफिकेशन स्टडी करेंगे होमोसाइक्लिक की. होमोसाइक्लिक में 2 हमारे पास आ जाती हैं, एरोमेटिक और एलिसाइक्लिक. Aromatic compounds are basically consist of the benzene. The essential component of aromatic compound is benzene ring. ठीक है, where there is a benzene ring in the cyclic form, benzene ring usually have 6 carbons which are attached with alternate double bond. 6 carbon are attached, first 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First and 6 carbon are directly attached in the form of the alternate double or single bond. ठीक है, alternate double single double single double single. ठीक, these are the benzoate compound. They are known as aromatic. The word aromatic used for the smelly character. You are familiar with the naphthalene. There are the naphthalene की गोलियाँ मिलती हैं जो कि we use in our boxes, जो हम पेटियों में बिस्तर वगैरह रखते हैं, हम वहाँ पर यूज़ करते हैं ताकि कोई जानवर वहाँ पर ना आए. And they have specific smells. So due to the presence of the smell in the benzene compound, they are known as the aromatic. ठीक है, दूसरा हमारे पास आ जाते हैं एसाइक्लिक. एसाइक्लिक का मतलब ये है कि देर मस्ट बी अ रिंग बट देर इज़ नो नीड ऑफ एनी बेंजीन रिंग. बेंजीन रिंग इज़ नॉट एसेंशियल फॉर द एसाइक्लिक कंपाउंड. यू कैन सी देर आर 4 कार्बन्स आर अटैच्ड, 1, 2, 3, 4. नंबरिंग कैन बी स्टार्ट फ्रॉम हेयर, हेयर और हेयर. आप जहाँ से भी नंबरिंग स्टार्ट करेंगे आपका जो है फर्स्ट और 4 जो है लास्ट जो कार्बन होगी वो डायरेक्टली अटैच होगी. सो देर इज़ नो बेंजीन कंपाउंड. अच्छा, आपके बुक में एक एग्जाम्पल दी गई है साइक्लोहेक्सेन की. डोंट मेस साइक्लोहेक्सेन एंड बेंजोइड विद ईच अदर, बिकॉज साइक्लोहेक्सेन में 6 कार्बन्स अटैच्ड होती हैं, फर्स्ट एंड द 6 कार्बन, ठीक है, लेकिन वहाँ पर ऑल्टरनेट डबल बॉन्ड नहीं होता, द ऑल द कार्बन आर अटैच विद द सिंगल बॉन्ड इन द साइक्लिक फॉर्म, दैट्स वाई दे आर नॉन एज साइक्लोहेक्सेन नॉट एज अ बेंजोइड कंपाउंड, ठीक है। ये होगी आपकी टू टाइप्स होमोसाइक्लिक की, एरोमेटिक एंड एसाइक्लिक। अब आ जाए जी हेट्रोसाइक्लिक क्लोज चेन की, अदर वन इज अ हेट्रोसाइक्लिक। हेट्रोसाइक्लिक का मतलब है देयर इज अनदर एटम अदर देन कार्बन एंड हाइड्रोजन। कार्बन एंड हाइड्रोजन के अलावा अगर कोई एलिमेंट उसमें हो साइकिल में तो वो क्या कहलाता है, हेट्रोसाइक्लिक। एंड दिस इज देयर इज एग्जांपल ऑफ thiopene and the other one example of pyridine also in your book. So there is nitrogen in the cycle. So these are the total classification of the organic compound. I'll give you the summary. The organic compound have open chain as well as the क्लोज चेन। फिर उसमें ओपन चेन में हमारे पास है स्ट्रेट एंड ब्रांच्ड, ठीक है, टू टाइप्स। एंड क्लोज चेन में भी हमारे पास टू टाइप है, होमोसाइक्लिक एंड हेट्रोसाइक्लिक। बट होमोसाइक्लिक इज फर्दर डिवाइडेड इनटू टू टाइप्स, एरोमेटिक और एलिसाइक्लिक। एरोमेटिक कंटेनिंग बेंजीन कंपाउंड, एलिसाइक्लिक विदाउट बेंजीन कंपाउंड, एंड द अदर वन इज द हेट्रोसाइक्लिक। दिस इज द कंप्लीट classification of the organic compound. All the definitions, all the examples are written in the content in the book. आपको जहाँ भी याद करना होगा आप वहाँ पर जितनी भी अटैलिक में आपके पास डेफिनेशन लिखी होंगी आप उनको एज इट इज़ याद करेंगे और विद एग्जाम्पल याद करेंगे। विदाउट एग्जाम्पल देर इज़ नो यूज टू राइट द डेफिनेशन। इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन केमिस्ट्री टू राइट डाउन द डेफिनेशन विद एग्जाम्पल ऑफ ईच वन।